I think I'm live. I told you guys that I was going to come back. This is SheilaTruelove. I'm not going to hang out with you for too long here. As you see, I got home from work. I had to put on my comfy PJs. This is like a test. This is just a test to see if I could work this live from my Apple laptop. I have my Hewlett Packard, but I think Apple is better. What do you guys think? Are we live? And if so, please join me. Let me get it. I see one person popped in, so I suppose it's live. I'm also using something else. I'm trying to see what works best. I got this thing here. Okay. I'm trying to see what works best. Anyway, I'm going to hang out here for a minute. SheilaTruelove just got in from work not too long ago. Let's say a good 15, 20 minutes ago. I am looking forward to talking to my beautiful, beautiful Tobies. Where are you guys? Where are you? What is today's topic? Well, actually, I was opposed to doing this live. No, I was thinking about I'm going to do a regular video, and this is going to be about abusive narcissist. Honey, the things that I have in store for you, it's unbelievable. Anyway, I want to, like I said, this is a test. Oh, I lost my one person. That's okay. That's okay because this is kind of new to me too. So your baby, oh no, hell no. What we're going to do is, I do like to oh no, we're not gonna do that. No, 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 no. We're not gonna not gonna do that. What is that? Mommy dearest? Total narcissist. Anyway, this is my first time going live. Actually, my second time because some of my subscribers, or better yet, my empaths, they have seen me at my job. I brought you to my job because that was my first time trying to do this live thing. This is new to me, so hang in there with me. Okay, we have Chanel Cook. Hello, hello. Hey, girl. Whatever. Loving you already. Hello. This is interesting. So I see how it works. Thanks, baby, for signing in because this is going to help me get the hang of it. But girl, have I got some things that I want to discuss with you guys. Actually, it's not even about that. It's about when you go live, I assume it's because you have something that you want to talk about. Whatever you want to talk about, this is great because it helps me not to have so many phone calls to return. Mm-hmm. Oh, anyway. Hold on a brief moment, baby. Hold on. Well, I'm back. And it looks like Chanel. Sure, you see, I went and got my glasses, right? Because I want to be able to see the folks. Do I have enough light in here? I don't know. This is so new to me, and which is exciting. I love learning new things. Don't you? Okay, so this is like if we're hanging out, like right there, hanging out. Let me see. No. I want to discuss a couple of things here. True narcissist, I just love your spirit and smile, and thank you so much. And I just appreciate that. This laughter is the greatest medicine against narcissism. Hello, what's the point of crying? You were absolutely right. There's no sense in it. There's no sense. And this is Friday. Your weekend is coming up. This is Friday, and I'm finally at home. I'm home for a Friday. Check that out. Because you know how I do. You read my post. You read my stuff. I go out dancing, y'all. I ain't got time for that. Sitting around moping. And we don't have time for that. Okay, hold on. I punch a woman like I punch a man. This is what I want to understand. This is called, I want to name this abusive narcissist. Again, this is just a test. And Chanel, I really appreciate you being there, darling. I really do. Okay. Hold on. Wait. Hold up.
He told me he didn't want me with a baby. Deep down.
Anytime. Thank you. Loving you like to death. Hold on, baby.
Because he was mad. And when I was 5 months pregnant, he kicked me in my stomach. I was 7 months pregnant. And he kicked me in my stomach because I was.
Okay, I'm back. The only reason why I closed the top is because I'm just wearing a top and not a bottom. And I don't think you guys are ready to see what's going on at the bottom. Okay, this is paired.
What's for sex?
She wasn't even much pregnant when I hit.
This is it.
Let's pretend she wasn't even pregnant.
All right.
Listen to this.
You punched her in the face.
Yeah.
Oh God, no.
I mean, but when somebody provokes you to hit them,
okay. See, this is the argument that somebody always gives me, right? Well,
okay,
what if they're provoking you, and what if they hit you first? Nobody should stand there and take a beat.
Do you think that a man has a right to beat on a woman just because he says she provoked him? Really? Where are my peeps, man? Where are my peeps? Loving you, Chanel. Who cares about the other peeps? You and me, babe. We're in this together. But anyway, like you see, this is called the Steve Wilco, and he has several several topics here that's going to help me build my abusive narcissist, because I don't want to, just keep talking about the same old blah, 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 blah. Anyway, this is a character who says that he likes to punch his girlfriend the same way he would punch a man. And he justifies that because he figures, if women don't want to be beat up, they should not provoke it. Really? Okay, so the way I recall associating with a man, and he said the number one reason why so many women get abused is because of their mouth. Their mouth. If they would learn how to shut their mouth, then maybe they wouldn't be abused as much. Are you serious? So of course my response to him was, if she's using her mouth, you have a mouth, use your mouth. You see? But they figure that they can't give a decent argument because the woman is the excuse of cowards everywhere. Oh yeah, no. Unless he would like to go to jail. Hello. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. If she's not using her hands on you, why would you be putting your hands on her? She used her mouth? Use your mouth. You know why they don't use their mouth? Because they know that wrong. You know what I'm saying? Normally men feel that women can out-argue them. It's not even about out-arguing anyone. It's mainly about the fact that if what she's saying is correct, then it's just correct. Accept that and try to work through it. Let's listen further. Like I said, this is just a test. And I see I have another person who just joined us. Number 2, welcome, welcome. I'm here with my beautiful Chanel Cook, who I love. Hello. Anyway, let's get back to this. So he punches the woman, he says, the same way he would punch a man. Really?
Nobody, not even from a girl. But you're a man. You could just say, I'm out of here, and walk out and leave, and that'd be it. Why, after the first time he physically abused you, why did you ever go back to this guy?
Oh my God, this is my exact question that I always want to ask women. Like Steve just asked her, excuse me. I just got through drinking some. I told you that I'm on this fast, and I do the almond milk, spinach, kale, and some fruit I put in. That's dinner. I'm just fasting right now. Because I have my weight loss plan on this thing also. I already lost 5 pounds, guys. What about that? Anyway, this character sits up here and say, Steve asked her, the man done beat you up. He's abused you like incredibly. Why do you stay? Why do you keep going back? Listen to what the guy said. I'll play it again. He said, because she's stupid. She's stupid. Oh, God. Hold on. Let me play it again.
Abused you. Why did you ever go back to this guy?
She's stupid.
What was his reaction when you said, I'm pregnant?
He hung up on me.
Oh, you told him on the phone.
Mhm.
Malcolm has to be the father.
Yes.
If at this DNA test come back and you are the father, would it change any of your feelings about
I don't know what the
you've
lighting
done,
looks like or
knowing that
what.
this
This
is
is
the
my
mother
first
of
one,
your
like I
child?
said,
It's gonna
and
change
I'm
my
hanging with
feelings.
you.
I'm gonna be like, apologize.
This is the father of your child. Doesn't that scare you a little bit?
Yeah.
Not good news. He is the father.
Oh my God.
Oh,
OMG.
I told you.
She was hoping maybe it wasn't. Anyway, like you said, yeah, these are very impulsive men. As you know, that's basically narcissists. Narcissists are always impulsive. They're the type of people who, let's say you're going swimming. Before you jump into a pool, you're going to make sure that there's water in the pool. Am I correct? You might even take time to check the temperature of the pool to see if it's not narcissists, not these freaking impulsive maniacs. Nope, they don't even take time to check. You know what they do? They dive in head first, bam, and they hit their head on. They hit their freaking whatever. Anyway, but my thing is when I keep hearing these things, and these there are numerous parts here that I'm going to talk about here. It's abusive narcissist. Because anytime a man could sit up here and feel comfortable beating on a woman, especially if you could see the size of these men and the size of these women, it's disgusting. Hi, Carolyn. Chanel, I look great. I do. Really? You're kind. You're very kind. Thank you. Oh, Carrie, what's up? What's up, girly girl? What's up, girly girl? My Carolyn and my Carrie and my beautiful Chanel is here with us, and I'm loving this. Like I said, hi. Fun. So, like I said, this is my first time doing this on my Apple. I've just purchased a new Apple laptop. These things are expensive, man. Really. You'll never believe it, though. This is a $1,200 machine. I got it for $349. Is that a steal or what? Anyway, you have to see the size of these men opposed to the size of these women. And even if the woman was bigger than more meat on her, a woman's muscles are not the same as a man. You could take a man and put him in the gym and put a woman in the gym. Let's say they're the same weight. The way their bodies develop is totally different because women have more fatty tissue. That's just a fact. You know what I mean? Very expensive. Yeah, it is, Carolyn. Got that right, girl. But not $349. I told you I got it for a steal. But anyway, there's no comparison with a man. I don't care if he's short. I don't care if he's skinny. I don't care if he's thin. No. And like Steve said here, anytime you feel that a woman is provoking you, it's time for you to take a walk, buddy boy. She's not holding you hostage.
What you gonna do now?
You know that your little girl that I hope that you're gonna love like I love mine.
Yeah.
This is the mother. And I treat the mother of my children like she should be treated.
But I don't want nothing to do with her. Though.
It doesn't matter. I'm not asking you to have anything to do with her. If you don't want to be with her, you're 18 years old. Your whole life's ahead of you. What you do with
he sit up here, he done punch her lights out. She stands up here, she's crying. And Steve is telling him the proper way to treat a lady. If this was the mother of my child, there's a certain way you have to deal with women, period. I mean, but I don't want her though. But I don't want her though. Really? When she was sit up there accommodating him sexually, was he saying that? I don't think so. This is why I try to tell my tubies and my empaths, the beautiful women out there, please be careful with the kind of sex that you have with these clowns. Because you be sitting up there putting yourself all out there, doing all of this stuff, flipping and doing certain things. Nah, forget that nonsense. Not unless you're really into it and if that's what you enjoy. But a lot of women, they do a lot of things that to accommodate the man, to try to please the man. I'm not doing nothing that I'm not comfortable with. Like I told you, I don't let nobody pop off in my mouth. I don't have no problem with oral sex as long as you got on a condom, son. Because you ain't popping off in my mouth. That ain't happening. And nor do I'm not a long story. We ain't going to talk about that, but let's not get crazy. Oh, yeah. Indeed, Carolyn. And yes, Chanel. You guys are amazing. Thank you. with my first time on this live thing. Thank you. Excellent. Carrie, yes, Chanel, Carol, thank you guys hanging out here, man. But I mean, let's get back to the point. This is why you have to. I wouldn't recommend that you know, if you're not comfortable with something sexually, like I'm not comfortable with no man popping off in my mouth. I don't have no problem working with him without a condom, if you will. But if he wants to go all the way from A to Z, you're gonna put on a condom, buddy boy, because you have females like her and you have to see her. I hear you, girl, saving everything for my husband. And even with that, you have to be careful because you do certain things with your husband, he loses respect. You'll see. We got numerous wives and husband and wife on here. She knows saving everything. That's great. Yeah. And I hear you. I hear you. But you have women who are faithful to their husbands and wouldn't dream of cheating. Like I'm thinking that Chanel, she's not that type that will go like, I don't know, cheat because she believes in everything for her husband. But you please don't do anything you're not comfortable with. That's all I'm saying. If you got your little freaky side and you're comfortable with it and you don't mind it, then go for it, girlfriend. But be very careful with that because men lose respect for you quick. They'll sit up there and say what they want. Yes, Carolyn. Thank you. They will say what they want. And if you don't do it, somebody else will. You know what? You're going to have to go to that somebody else then because you will never make a pig out of me. Yes. It's true. You know what I'm saying? And as we go through this live, whatever we're doing here, and it's great because at least you guys are the ones who experienced this my first time. It's like we have a connection. You know what I mean? This is my first time. Let's go back. Let's see what's up.
That's your decision. But you still could treat her with respect. You could treat her
I
like
have no respect
mother.
for her. Forget her.
I ain't got no respect for
Oh, what is she?
Are we going to have young men that are going to be salute?
Did you hear what he said? I don't have no respect for her. Who is she? She's sitting up here carrying his child. They're going to do a paternity test, like her video, y'all. Y'all, what is y'all all about? Where are you, Chanel? You're cute. Yeah, y'all. Thing is, you're funny. I don't have no respect for her. Anyway, on this show, they're going to do a paternity test. And when he finds out he is the daddy, whatever. Are you in the South, girl? Carrie? Carrie Brooks, you in the South? My girlfriend is visiting Alabama. She called me at work today. She's in Alabama. I told her, please show me some pigs. You in New York, girl? Oh, high five, girl. Bam! I'm over here in New York, too. I'm from the Bronx, the boogie down. Unfortunately, yes, I'm with you. Oh, I hear that, girlfriend. Anyway, I'm in Albany. Oh, honey, I can't even begin. It's nothing like the Bronx. Nothing like Manhattan, I assure you. Everyone here is drug addicts and alcoholic, chronic. Oh, please. Anyway, let's get back.
Is the problems or are they going to be the problems? Well, guess what? You hit out with the problem. Now, if you come back in a year and tell me none of those things that happened and you're taking care of your daughter and that's your
Then I'm
main focus, you're done. In fact, get him off my stage. Get him out of here.
Hey, yo, man, you don't have to grab me like that.
Yeah, you can grab me. Get the hell out.
And the man is grabbing him, and he's like, oh, you don't have to grab me like that, man. Steve told him, in fact, you could get off my stage. So anyway, he's like, you don't have to grab me. Yeah, we're going to grab you like that. You have no problem grabbing women like that. Anyway, Carrie from Wichita. How cute is this? That's interesting. What's okay? We'll talk more about Wichita. Okay, now we already heard that. Let me see.
It's something. You're going to call me and we're going to help you. But in a year, whatever it is, you screw up, you're going to call me.
She's sitting here crying her eyes out. And I don't know, for some reason, guys, I'm sorry. I don't mean to seem insensitive. I can't conjure up enough pity for these women. Why? Because they keep staying. But I try not to be judgmental on that because I don't know what these women have been through. You know, until you walk a mile in people's shoes, I need to keep my judgments to myself. I just can't help but try to understand, why are these, oh God, please. And these are not bad looking women. Oh my God. Okay, we're going to do this one. What? This man here says, I punch a woman like I punch a man. Whatever, dude. I think that was the one that we just got through. Oh, that was just so intriguing. Confessions. Okay. Really? Okay, now let's go with the guy who says he beats up his pregnant girlfriend. How about that?
I'm here because I'm trying to get away from my boyfriend. I'm 6 months pregnant. Since I've been pregnant, he's been abusing me.
Gina, what's up?
About getting back together after 2 years of being separated. He offered to give this baby his last name and help me raise him.
I've never hit a woman in my life. Maximum volume would kill me if I put my hands on a woman.
You haven't been touching her?
Never.
But her husband beats her up.
He hit her over the head with liquor bottles, put a drill to her stomach when she was pregnant with her.
Put a drill to her stomach?
Yeah.
He's a child molester?
Gina, hi,
she's
baby.
told me that he can't even stand to give his kids a bath because he gets turned on.
Oh my God. Did you hear what he says? This is a character who beats his pregnant girlfriend. He beats her over the head with a beer bottle or whatever bottle he could pick up. And he has children with her. He can't bear to bathe the children because when he's bathing the children, he gets turned on. Have you ever been like at a loss for words? This is unbelievable. What's up? What are those, hearts or eyes? Yuck. Yeah, put him out. Yeah, I hear that. But let's see how this is going to happen, honey. I mean, really, come on.
These words came out of her mouth.
She left you to go be with him, right?
Yes. So you gonna raise my son? You gonna raise nothing?
Whoa! Oh my God, it's great. So anyway, so this is drama. You know, the beauty of this drama is that we can turn it off anytime we choose to. That's why it's good to have your drama inside the house. Because anytime I get tired of this and bored with it, I could just shut this down. As you guys do the same. So anyway, the other guy who's like the father of the child and her new boyfriend, they're getting ready to go to bat. He wants to bust him up. Yes, he is. Disorderly, absolutely. Anyway.
Boys, you want to be beating on a pregnant woman that you said was your kid in there.
I've never punched her. I've never laid hands on her like that. We've had pushing and shoving matches. We've never, ever, ever, swear on my boys, I've never punched her in the mouth, never punched her in the throat, never had to lay hands on her that damn hard.
So you just bust him in the head with a whiskey bottle.
I don't punch her. I just wait. This is the kind of stuff that comedy is made from. Well, where's Chris Rock? Where's that Tucker guy? This got to be comedy. Really?
Abusing me. He was abusing me before I got pregnant. He 2 weeks ago I had to go to the hospital because he tackled me to the ground.
So you're telling me he tackles you while you're pregnant, your unborn child, he's choking you out almost to the point of unconsciousness, and you don't have this man arrested?
You did not say he gets aroused by bathing his kids.
Didn't.
That's why he can't bathe them. And
I really appreciate the point that Steve made when he says this character has done all these things to you and you have not had him arrested. Don't we want to try to understand why that is? It could be because she's afraid of him. You know what I mean? But you know how women can be. You know how we can be. We could set Negroes up. You know, he's not a black guy. The one that beats her is a Caucasian. The black guy is the one that's ready to punch his face out. But anyway, yeah, women know how to set things up, honey. We know how to do that, don't we? Absolutely.
he's not supposed to be around kids. No. You didn't tell me that.
No.
Okay.
No.
He just made that up?
I have no idea where you got that from.
All right, your brother's here and he's been living with you. Let's see what he has to say.
I hear you, Gina.
Man, this is crazy. This man ain't done nothing but treat this girl with respect. and done everything she asked. And what does she do? She turns around and just doesn't give him anything in return, man. I mean, it's just pitiful. He took care of the boys. He cleaned house. He washed dishes. Took care of everything.
He's a good guy.
When she wasn't doing nothing, he doesn't deserve any of this.
Did you ever see Ronnie abuse your sister?
I've never seen him once put his hand
Oh my
on
God.
her. unless it was-
Okay. Wait, we gotta flip it back. We gotta flip it back and look like a girl has lied. I'm with you, Gina. In prayer. Let me fix this a little bit so we can see each other a little bit more. You see, I have on my cute little PJs. Okay, so maybe the woman is lying. What we should have done is listen to it all the way out. Okay, let's just listen in.
Like hugging or kissing or anything like that.
So no abuse.
No abuse at all. But this piece right here, I'll get to him next.
Your wife never lies?
Oh yeah, she does.
Do you believe that maybe she did tell these guys that you were a child molester?
No,
You don't believe that? Have you ever physically abused Amber? He answered no. About 2 weeks ago, did you tackle Amber, causing bruising on her stomach? You answered no. Have you ever choked Amber? He answered no. Have you physically abused Amber since she has been pregnant? You answered no. Besides, when you were broken up, have you had sexual physical contact with anyone other than Amber since you have been together? He answered no. And the results for Ronnie's lie detector test is that he told the truth.
Whoa! Okay, so it seems like the female is a mental patient. Obviously, lied. She's yeah. You see why it's important not to jump to conclusions until you have all sides of it, which is one of the things that the narcissists do. You know how what it's called? What is that called? Flying monkeys. You know how they sit up there and they talk negatively about you to other people. And if those other people listen to that miserable narc without hearing all the sides, then he's an idiot. They're an idiot. So you shouldn't sweat the small stuff. Never sweat the small stuff, sweetheart. Because if they believe, let's just imagine a court, you go into the court of law, whatever, you have to have evidence. And before anyone on the jury draws a conclusion, they have to hear everyone's side. Am I correct? Absolutely. Yes, smear campaign. Excellent, Gina. That's right. So that's why I had to retract when I was thinking about this guy was being abusive. I was a foolish person. No, you have to hear all these sides. No. Yeah, with homeless people. Really? He's doing his smear campaign with homeless people? Like we really care about them? Not that we don't, whatever. No. Anyway, like I said, when these characters go around doing that flying monkey nonsense, don't worry about what they're telling other people. Don't worry about it. Because you have to keep in mind all the things that they said about Jesus Christ. How did Jesus Christ handle that? Did he get all bent out of shape? No, he did not. No, he did not. He let his behavior speak for him. You see? My ex-narc, he could say whatever, and he has. Believe me, it's gotten back to me. Do you think I sweat the small stuff? Never that, darling. Never that. Never.
Besides last night, since you've been pregnant, did you have sex with anyone other than Rodney? You answered no.
Uh-oh.
Besides last night, since you've been pregnant, did you have sex with Briscoe? And you answered no. And the results for your lie detector test is that you told the truth, which means it's your baby.
Oh, okay. So it is his baby. Oh, so she told the truth. They got at least on that.
Has Ronnie been physically abusive to you? You answered yes. Has Ronnie abused you while you have been pregnant? And you answered yes. And the results for your lie detector test is that you did not tell the truth.
Whoa! Whoa!
He passes his lie detector test.
Put his hands on me.
You fail it. You don't bring any type of paperwork. You say you had. Your own brother comes on the show and says, she's lying.
Yeah, she's a liar. Oh my God. Hosea one day and crucify him the next. At the end of the day, what I think of myself is the decide exactly. Chanel, you sound like you have a pretty good self-esteem to me. Please keep that attitude. But you see how women can lie too. It's obvious. And if there's any guys, because I have some guys, subbies and some empaths on here that are men too. See how it is, honey? You're not always the bad guy anyway. Okay, let's just see. Our next topic for discussion. Check this out. This one is called Steve Takes on an Abusive Boyfriend. And yes, he is guilty. Let's listen up. Totally. Like I said, I'm going to name this Abusive Narcissist. When narcissists become abusive. Yeah. Let's listen up.
In the past year, Jay Shanice has called the police on her boyfriend Tim over 15 times because of domestic violence. Tim admits to physically abusing Jay Shanice, but he says it's because she will not stop accusing him of cheating. Take a look. The things that she says on the tape that, you body slammed her, you punched her, you kicked her, you did all this stuff. Is that true?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes,
And
it is.
why did you do that?
A lot of stress. I was in the middle of getting ready to go locked up for a year. The woman I'm in a relationship with her, I'm hoping that she was there for me, knew I was dealing with the stress and the drama that I was going through. And it's just like I felt like she was adding on to it. So I would just take my built up anger on her, smack her, throw her around, choke her, punch her.
And this is a woman you love?
And this is the woman you love? I mean, this is what he would do? He was under stress because he's getting ready to go to jail, and God knows he should be locked up. But this is craziness. He smacks her, he beats her. She had to call the police 15 times. Tell me, my tubies, what do you think about that? Why did it take 15 times? Wouldn't you say the first time somebody gets stupid on your time, it's time for you to start to say, I'm a dead this? Maybe a woman could put up with that maybe once and maybe try to go into counseling for a minute. But after counseling, if he's not willing to do counseling, that's dead. 15 times? Oh, God, I can't do it. I don't understand. I figured, a lot of times maybe women don't leave because they're afraid, and that's a possibility. But the only reason why I don't stick with that one, because when they ask the women, and you'll see when Steve asked the women, why did you stay? Guess what they said? Guess what the women said? What was their number one answer? I want to see you type it. You already know the answer. Oh, God, we ain't trying to hear none of that.
I'm in love with her.
I'm in love with her, but I beat her.
When you were hitting her, were you in love with her?
Yes, I was.
So when your fist is connecting with her face,
Oh,
your foot is connecting with her body,
gotta stop. Carolyn, my girl, that's it, baby. They said, I'm so sorry. Sorry is another thing that they always say, I'm sorry. But the number one answer is exactly, Carolyn. I love him, but tell me something. If you agree with me, because everybody's entitled to their viewpoints, and I respect that. There's no way in all hell you can love someone without loving yourself first. And when you love yourself, that inner child in you, yeah, that's right, Gina. Hello, holla. That's right, because I love him. How could you love somebody else when you don't love yourself first? You have to always see yourself as your inner child. If you saw a child being beat up like this man beats on his woman, and you see someone beating on a child like that, are you going to intervene? Are you going to call the cops? Are you going to do everything in your power to protect that child? Yes, Chanel, absolutely. So that's the way women have to see themselves, their inner child. Thank you, Gina. No, this is unacceptable.
She feels the love?
No, not at all. I know she doesn't feel the love.
She doesn't feel the love.
I'm guessing you're a little bigger than her, right?
10 times bigger than her.
10 times bigger than her. So wouldn't you say that if you weren't real careful, you'd probably kill her real easy?
I almost did kill her.
What?
I probably choked her within 3-4 seconds of her life being over with.
Tim, I love you, but so come on,
Let me tell you what's shocking me. Tim is a Caucasian guy. I think he's 6'4", and he's with an ebony woman. She looks like she's 5'7", could be 5'7". She's got a cute little shape on her and everything. Really? Because I would think, Really? A Caucasian man? Ebony women kind of lose it. If I would think, if a Caucasian man, she would just think about slavery, and she wouldn't let that slide. I don't get that. You know, I don't get it. But I guess I'm wrong. He's a Caucasian guy, 6'4". She looks like she's like 5'7". Cute shape. She's kind of cute in the face. All this. She's beautiful, actually.
Fell on the stage. We here to get help. We here so we can move on and be better people. I've been trying to push you to be a better person, and the only thing you do is beat me down. I need you to listen to what Steve is saying so we can move on and be better. All right? Don't just let it go one ear out the other how you do me. Okay? I just asked you to clean up. Don't put your hands on me. You know, don't beat me. Don't punch me. Don't smack me. Don't body slam me. Don't disrespect me.
How much you weigh?
115 pounds.
150 pounds. How much do you weigh?
250,
260.
115 pounds. He's 250, 216. Not that means anything, though, because when you think about it, let's think about, I don't know if you're familiar with Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee was a very thin man. But let some 250-pounder like him step to Bruce Lee. What do you think is going to happen in that picture? So it's not really about the weight or the height. Not really. At the same time, they're filled with a lot of pain. Hurt people, yeah, hurt people. She need me as, yeah, you goddamn right. Charnel, yes. Gina, absolutely. Yeah. Because I told you I had went through that same thing with my narc. He had put his hands on me, and you know, I'm the type that I hit back. And you know, the thing I'm trying to say is I'm not the one who ended up in the hospital. He did. Not trying to brag or anything, but I'm not going to let no man sit up here and beat on me. I can't. My moon is in Leo. King and queen of the jungle. How the hell am I supposed to let that happen? Really? I could show you some pictures. He had bruised my face under my eye. He had bruised my face. Are you crazy? You know what happened with that situation? Freak that nonsense.
If you really loved,
always close to the door.
Woman, right?
Wait, hold on a minute.
You really,
Kerry, I'm always close to the door. Why are you always close to the door? I'm curious about that one. I'm always close to the door. Why you gonna punch his lights out and run out the door? It's good for you.
Loved her. You would leave her.
I hear you. Quick exit.
I can do better for her. And when she sees that I can do better,
how can you
once
do better?
Once she sees that I proved myself, I know all the drama.
How are you going to do better for her?
Go home, get a job, stop putting my hands on her, and start communicating with her more. That's the problem we have. We have communication problems.
Just slapping her down. Talk is cheap, right?
Yeah.
Actions
is way better than talk.
Yeah. And all your actions are just leads to physical violence, right?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not. You, all of you know that I love you like crazy, and God knows I do. I adore you, but I don't think that there's any way. I don't care what size I am or whatever, that I can let a Caucasian man beat on me, because the instant thing that I would think of is slavery. I think I would lose it. I think I would lose it. But and she's sitting up here crying, talking about we need to go into counseling. We need to find ways to work this out. There's nothing to work out, sweetheart. He done put his hand on you numerous times. What is there to work out exactly? Please help me understand, because I'm sorry, I'm at a loss. Anyway, hold on a minute, guys. I'll be right back. Hang on. Hang on. I have to take this my nightgown down. And I'm trying to fix up this room just a little bit. But anyway, hang in there with me, guys. I'm still here. It's just some craziness the way these men sit up here and think it's okay to beat up on women. That's nuts, man. Like I said, I'm the type that I hit back, honey. If anybody's going to end up busted up, it ain't going to be me. So anyway, I'm here with you again. I'm back here with you again. You notice that there's no, I had to take my robe down from off the closet. And the only reason why I put this down is because I only have on a top and not a bottom. You want to see all this? Are you sure? I don't know what the lighting is like. I hope this lighting is okay. Anyway, I don't know. But like I said, this is my first time with this live thing. Chanel, yes. Cook, yes. You look great. Why are you saying laugh out loud, though? What's up with that, Carrie? Laugh out loud. You look great. In other words, what? I look crazy? No, I'm only joking. So what are you guys doing on Friday? She's in love with her abuser. She may have been abused in the past, and this craziness seems normal to her. It ain't even right. I hear you, Gina. But like you said, it's true. You're being silly, Sheila. Thank you. I love you, baby. But Gina, you're absolutely right, because people, they tend to stay with what they're familiar with. They're comfortable with what they're familiar with. So if she was abused in the past, that's what she's comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good point. That's an excellent point, Gina. Excellent.
What am I going to do someday when my daughter's your age and she's acting like you?
I hope she don't.
What am I going to do as a dad?
Punch his lights out?
She's a dad, so I'm pretty sure she won't act like this.
I want to be your dad.
Hello. And guess what? So she's holding on to Steve, and she's clinging to him because he says, I want to be your dad. That's right. Let me step up to the plate. What would you do? A lot of ebony women don't have dads and fathers in the home, and you know how it goes. Anyway, a lot of people don't have the fathers in the home. So that's why these abusers think that they could just do whatever the hell they want. Mm-hmm. Like you said, I wish I was her mother. Oh my God. People in the audience are crying. There's tears of joy. They're so happy that she finally has someone who can stand up for her, which is one of the reasons why narcissists, they always try, have you noticed? They always try to separate you from your friends. They try to get you away from your family because they don't want nobody around who can rescue you. You see, in my home, I had my son living here when I had my narc. Yes, Carolyn. Mm-hmm. Your mind tried it. I hear you, girl. You said tried. So when you say tried, that means he didn't succeed. Yeah. So I had my son here. And then my son left. I had my brother here. My brother's fan is the hammer. But you see, my narc didn't try none of that nonsense because he knew I had men in the house. See, I would never live with a narcissist without having another man in the house. And then my ex-narc, he had TBI, that traumatic brain injury, some crap that happened to him in his childhood, where he has these rage issues. And you know what? You need to address those issues, I told him, because this is a problem. I knew how to calm him down. I did know how to calm him down. But come on already. I shouldn't have to do all that nonsense, really. So the audience is clapping.
I hate and love doing these shows. I hate doing it because I hate to see any young woman be abused, or any woman be abused for that fact. I love doing them because it gives me a chance to really do something good with my life. And that's to help somebody less fortunate than myself.
That's mad, stupid, crazy cool, right? Mad, crazy, stupid, crazy, crazy cool. Now, what did my Chanel cook say? He kept on telling me about my mom, and I had to put him in his place. Mom, oh my God, I'm loving you. Can I hug you? Chanel, I need to hug you, babe. That's right, family comes first. Especially your mom. Especially your mother. Bravo for you. Chanel, kudos to you, baby. I love you, baby. I love all of you, all my little, my beautiful empaths. Not little. There's nothing little about you. But I don't want to be offensive. You know, we're all ladies here. When you say something big, then you know how women can be sensitive. But anyway, my darlings, I do love you. And I think we're having a good time here on my first time on this live thing. This is mad cool. Let me see. What's this person talking about? I'm sorry. I want to see this other one. What? Hold up. Let me see this one. Check this one out.
A couple you were about to meet were living a normal, happy life together until a year ago. Shanta says that is when her fiance suddenly began punching her in the face, smashing her head into windows, and choking her. According to her fiance, Richard, this is how men should deal with disobedient women.
I mean, I don't feel nothing. She deserves it. Yeah, she deserves it. A woman need to be controlled by a man.
Hold on. Richard, tell me the story standing up, though, okay?
I stand up. I mean, that woman, she's my property. I'm going to tell you straight up.
Did you hear what he said, ladies? Of course, he's a man with dreads and all of this crazy nonsense. She's my property. She deserves it. She needs to be controlled. Really? You know, you have numerous men in this world that think that, just because you're married to him or whatever, you're no longer a human being. You're nothing but property. How do you feel about that? What do you think? You got to see this guy. I don't know, guys. Anyway, let's listen on. This is nuts.
She's my property. I'm taking care of this woman.
Okay, hold on. Now, see, I know I'm stopping you. Do you really, are you just coming out as a character? Is this Richard the man who really believes that a woman is their property?
This is what I strongly really believe.
Your woman didn't cook a plate of food and you're beating her up?
No, not just that.
Can't you cook your own damn food?
Okay, so you didn't cook the food and now you're going to get a beat down. What's up with that? You know, I saw a gay couple. It was a gay couple, and one of the guys did not work. Okay, so he was like a house guy, a housewife type thing. And the way his partner treated him, he used to abuse this man profusely. It was so disgusting. Guess what was one of the reasons why he used to bust him up? Because when he went to make tea, the water wasn't hot enough. And because the water wasn't hot enough, he had to get a beat down. How crazy is that? Honestly, he should have been avoided from the gate. Hello, girl. Chanel, you ain't never lied, honey.
All right, Grandma. All right, sit down, Grandma.
I'll take your
man probably beat you.
It'll be your last
If a man
meal.
beat you probably die.
What you doing, dog? It's criminal, man. And it's sick.
Man.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Hey, what you doing?
What I do?
Man, don't give me
I'm
that.
telling you what I do.
You don't cook.
Why should I cook for you if you put your hands on me?
Man.
Why should I cook for you? Why?
You're lazy. You're a lazy woman. You're a lazy woman.
Okay.
You deserve everything you get.
Really?
Everything you get, you deserve.
Okay, well, put your hands up
Everything
again. You'll see what's going to happen.
What do you want to happen today?
I want him to stop being rude and disrespectful to me. I want him to stop putting his hands on me.
I guess you both took lie detector tests, right?
Yes.
And I guess it's about.
But did you notice what she says when Steve asked her, well, what do you want out of it? I have an incoming call. I have to, this from the city. I have to decline that. I'll talk to them later. Hopefully they'll leave a voicemail so I can get back to them. Because I leave my number here. I mean, you notice when Steve said, what is it that you want exactly? She's like, I want him to stop putting his hands on me. She never said, I want him out of my life or I want this clown gone. No, I want him to stop putting his, no, really? Oh, please.
Yeah.
Do you cheat on him?
No, I don't.
Okay, but I guess you think he's sees other women behind your back?
He sees other women. He talks to other women on the phone.
Since you've been dating Richard, have you had sexual, physical contact
lie
with
detector.
any other men? She said no. She told the truth.
Okay. She said, I haven't been cheating on you. I haven't slept with no other men. They gave the lie detector test. This lie detector test is like 99.9% accurate. Okay? All right. Let's see what happens when he takes the test. Let's see when the question is posed to him. Let's see if he passed.
In the past year, have you had sexual intercourse with any other woman other than Shantae? You answered no. In the past 2 months, have you had sexual intercourse with any other woman besides Shantae?
Any other woman?
You answered no. And the results? He didn't tell the truth.
He didn't tell the truth. Do you see why he constantly accuses her? Do you see why he beats probably his guilt? He can't live with the guilt. Now tell me that's not narcissistic behavior. You have to go. I love you too, Chanel, baby. It's my Sabbath. Oh, okay, baby. Enjoy and have a great time. Thank you for being supportive. I love you. We'll talk to you at another time. So anyway, the thing is, when he took the lie detect test, he's the one who flunked and failed.
Nothing, Richard. You put your hands on me for nothing.
I'm going to try something new today. I'm going to walk Shantae off the stage. I usually kick a bum off my stage.
A bum?
But this audience is so great. As I walk her off, let him stay out here and you can boo the hell out of him.
Yeah, you can boo the hell out of him. What good is that doing? That's not helping much. How about this one? My boyfriend beat up my mom. Not only does he beat me, but he actually beat up my mom. What's up with that?
One day to demand that my daughter leave her boyfriend. My daughter is 17. She's 7 months pregnant. Her boyfriend's 22. This is number 6, his 6th child.
Oh!
Your daughter's
22-year-old man. This is his 6th child. Why would a girl get with a man who already have 6 kids anyway and so many different baby mamas? I'll never understand that one either. That's like, I don't know, a mystery to me too.
During his 6th child?
Yes, sir. And he's beat me up twice. He has propositioned me to have sex with him. I'm here to tell her today that if she doesn't leave him, then I'm going to have to just totally distance myself from her.
First of all,
Why don't you tell the truth? Why can't you tell the truth?
No, first of all, Kendra,
First of all, what?
You're lying about this whole thing.
Okay, well, we got a lie detector test. I'm lying about. What am I lying about, Chris? What am I lying about, Chris?
Everything.
Everything, Chris.
Every single incident that's happened. Every single. You sit down.
You know what? We don't need to sit. Just stand and tell us.
Every incident that happened between fighting was all because of you.
Did you pull your pants down in front of her?
She wanted to see my thing, so I showed it to her.
Oh my God! Are you serious, Chris?
I'm asking you, what do you do for your kids?
Everything I can do.
What?
Everything I can
do. It pretty much amounts to nothing.
Why do you keep having so many kids? Why don't you say, I'm either going to stop having sex, I'm going to put a condom on, I'm going to practice safe sex. Why do you keep having children?
I do use condoms most of the time.
You know what? I had to backtrack on this for a minute. Why is it that you sit up here and pulled on your pants in front of your girlfriend's mother because she wanted to see my penis? Really? I love the question that Steve poses also. Oh no, Gina, I hear you, girl. Oh no. I love the question that he posed. Why do you keep having so many kids? You're 22 years old with 6 kids already? I assure you, it's not from the same mom either, the baby mama, whatever. These people leave a path of destruction. Yeah, it's true, Gina. I agree with you. Now tell me, is this a narcissist or is it not a narcissist? Because we know how narcissists have no empathy. They don't have a clue on how to treat people the way they want to be treated. It's all about them. It's all about them. That's why I'm recording this today. Narcissistic abuse. This is when narcissism becomes abusive.
Now,
But you know, it's not only
Most
me.
of the time.
It's
How
not
about
me
all the time?
Yeah, all right.
I'm just really curious as why you would be with a man like him.
I love him. I wanted to have his.
What's the number one reason why, girls? Here we go again. Yeah, exclamation point. Gina, exclamation. I love you, girl. He's a pig. That's what the exclamation point means. Not only is he a pig, he's a disrespectful pig. And what happens to those poor children? 6 kids. And she's pregnant with number 7. What happens with the children? We can only pray that the baby mamas are halfway decent. Why are you with him? You heard the question that Steve posed. Am I correct? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's always the same thing with these females, because I love him. Loving somebody who don't give a damn about you. And these women keep confusing love with codependency. They just don't seem to get it. That's not love, sweetheart. That's not love. Yes, they do need to be terminated. Carrie, I'm loving you, girl. Exterminated. Yes, they do. I wanted to add a little castration, because you can't go around making babies. You ain't got nothing to make babies with. Am I correct? Yeah, that's right. And it's like the Bible says, if your hand is getting you into trouble, then you need to have that cut off. If your eyes are causing you problems, then you need to have that taken out. Because the Bible says it's better to have these things cut off rather than you end up in hell burning eternally. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry, I have to agree with what the Bible says. If you have a problem with your penis, your hands, your eyes, your whatever the problem is, you don't need it. You sit up here 22 years old with 6 baby mamas. That's ridiculous.
Baby, we planned it. We did plan it. And I love him. The only thing, I want him to get a job. And he's not doing.
That's always a good thing to do when you're having babies.
He's not doing anything for me. And I don't have anything for
Was
my
he doing
son.
anything for you?
Did you hear what she said? He's not doing anything for me. What I would like, though, is for him to... Okay, please, my empaths, my subbies. Why are these women the only thing that I could think of in terms of why these women put up with this kind of crap is because these women are afraid. You know what these women keep thinking? They keep thinking that single means being alone. Single does not mean being alone. I'm not alone. I got meetup. I have hobbies. I have things that interest me. I have a man that I met. I met this man when he was up here somewhere near my office. I didn't want to date him. I didn't. You know what he did? He kept sending flowers to my office. He kept sending these flowers until I agreed to have lunch. Single does not mean being alone. I live here in Albany, New York. Where does Michael live? Michael lives in the freaking Bronx somewhere. And he lives in upstate New York, which I ain't working too well for me. I ain't happy with all that. I went out to dinner with him yesterday. We had a great time. I had a really good time with him. He was really great. At the same time, I would like more of that. I kind of miss the guy, whatever. But anyway, you can meet other people. But the first thing I did, yeah, these men need, okay. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not ignoring anyone. But the first thing I did when I ended my relationship with the narc, I didn't care, whatever. He was a loser anyway. I had to develop friendships. All of my friends was in the city. You know what I'm saying? I'm upstate New York. I didn't have no friends up in here. That's why I thank God for Meetup. Meetup is not where you date. Meetup is you go into your Google Play Store. You download the app. Meetup is a beautiful thing. And you put your zip code so they could show you everything that's available for you. You have kayaking, you have dancing, you have movie partners. It's like a group. You meet so many people. There's no excuse for people to be alone anymore. Single does not mean being alone. It really doesn't. And the beauty of Meetup is you can have company when you're in the mood for company. I even started my own Meetup group. I have my Meetup group that meets here every other Saturday, and we sit and we talk about what's troubling them. And I tell them what's troubling me. I guess, yeah. What do I? Yeah, I have to tell them stuff that's troubling me too. And it's so easy to start your own Meetup group. It's very easy. But the reason why these females keep putting up with this because they feel that they're going to be alone. They can't stand being alone. I don't want to be alone. If I'm single, that means no, it doesn't, sweetheart. No, not this day and age. Not with all the apps that they have out here, all the social media that they have out here. And what I would suggest to the please, women and men alike, please, once you break up with your narc, don't focus on trying to jump into another relationship immediately. I think it's best, and this is a suggestion because you're grown. You're going to do what you want to do anyway. I'm just going to put it out there. It's just a suggestion. What you need to do is focus on getting yourself 3 friends, 3 girlfriends, 3 male friends. I don't know. Me, I wanted to get myself 2. I haven't found friends yet up here, Albany. Not yet. But I'm kind of relatively new with the Meetup thing. I bet you I'm going to find me 3 friends. And the reason why I put emphasis on 3 friends, because if you read in the Bible, Jesus Christ had 3 friends. The main ones that he had John, he had Peter, and he had James. Okay? And then when you look at each of their characteristics, like Peter was very like, you come near Jesus, I'll cut you. I'll kill you. Okay? Peter was very impulsive. You see, so Jesus had to kind of calm him down. So you got to have a friend who's a little impulsive. If anybody step to you, they're ready to, yeah, you really? And I tell you to try to get yourself a cancer for that one, because cancers are like that. Once they love you, they will kill for you. They will kill for you anyway. And then we had James. James was James had integrity. He had such integrity like you've never seen integrity. Okay? And then you had John, the Apostle John. Why did Jesus love John so much? In fact, the Bible shows that John was his favorite apostle, to be honest. Why? Because John is the apostle of what? Love. John was the apostle of love. So what is love? Love is when you look out for the best interests of the other person and you're willing to make sacrifices. Love is when you know you're going to try to make that person the best person they can be. You're not going to sit up there and put up with somebody abusing you. That's not loving them, because you're not making them the best person that they can be. You're not. Being an abuser is the best person you can be. Sitting around here making a bunch of babies with different baby mamas and all over. No. John was the apostle of love. James was the apostle of integrity. He had faith like no other. Okay? And he had Peter. You always got to have somebody who's going to be willing to do battle for you. And that's what Peter was to Jesus Christ. He whips out sword, cuts off ears. He don't care. And Jesus Christ had to say, yo, hold up. So I'm putting in, hold up. He cut the man's ear right off. And what did Jesus Christ do? Jesus Christ picked up the ear and he put the ear right back onto the man. And then he had to counsel Peter and say, no, love, you know, that's great. That's cool. So you have to have somebody who's willing to fight for you. You have to have somebody who's going to believe in you no matter what. And you're going to have someone who loves you incredibly. All you need is 3 friends. That's it. You don't need all this being popular and all that. No. And you already got a friend like that in me. You're my subby, my tubies, my whatever. So you got 2 more friends to get because you already have me. I have my phone number posted. Give me a call. I'm saddened that we are so far apart. Hate the idea that we're so far apart. But we have FaceTime. We have IMO. We have this other thing that you guys need to get. It's called Marco Polo. It's where you could do texts. That's FaceTime. So you're not alone. You just talk to me and we talk back to each other. And let me tell you something else. The beauty of this. How many of you guys have always wanted to come to New York? And you don't have to pay hotel expenses. All you have to do is get a ticket, get your butt over here to New York. Make sure it's a round trip because I'm not paying nobody's way going back. That's not happening. Get a round trip ticket, but you don't have to worry about hotel expenses. You just have to worry about having a good time. And wherever you are, all I have to do is have I have to have a ticket. I want to come and stay with you. That's beautiful. You see how you say YouTube videos are. It's great. It's an excellent way to meet people, and it's an excellent way to travel. What is this, darling? Wait. Gina, these people leave a path of destruction because he's a just disrespectful pig. Yes, he is. And what happened to the children? You said, I got a PETA friend. A what? A PETA friend? She means well, though. I really don't understand what that means, darling. And you got me. Oh, no. Let me type back. I don't have to type. I'm just making a film here. And you got me, Gina. You need to come and visit. Or better yet, you need to let me come and visit you. And I don't want to pay hotel expenses. I hope you have like a blow-up bed. You don't have to have an extra guest room. All you need, like with I have an extra guest room. I do. But then I have maybe more than one guest. So I have please, everybody, when you want to meet new people and you're going to have a good time, have the air bed. Go to the Walmart, get one of those blow-up beds, put that bed in the living room, and that's like they have their own room. It's excellent, babe. Come on, let's meet some new folks. Chicago, oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I've been dying to get to Chicago. I hear it's wild up in that place. You know what I would like to do, Gina? When I get to Chicago, there's only one thing I really, actually three things I want to do. I want to visit the museum. I got to see the museum. I want to go out dancing. Gotta find me the hottest club. Just show me a club, a nice club. And I want to have feast at the finest of restaurant. I've heard so much about Chicago. Chicago. I got you. You got me. What about New York? Gina, are you interested in New York at all? Have you ever been to New York? See, this is the beauty of this social media thing. But then, of course, you have to be careful because you could be traveling and meet a bunch of freaking nut jobs. So when I get off that plane in Chicago, what? Never been? Yeah. I'd love to go to Chicago. Carolyn, are you from Chicago too? Oh, let me see. How much is a round trip ticket? Check this out. Round trip ticket to Chicago. This is how we meet each other and other people. You don't have to sit up there and think that being single means being alone. Not this day and age. What? Yes? Really?
Incoming call.
Oh my God. I got an incoming call. What time is it? Oh my God. That's New York. New York is calling me. Guys, can you hold on a brief moment? Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
Is this Miss SheilaTruelove?
Yes?
Oh, wow. This is she?
This is she, live and in the flesh.
OMG.
OMG.
OMG. I look at your website. That's your website, your YouTube. stories about narcissists.
Aren't they crazy?
Oh my God, girl, I love and appreciate you.
Thank you.
You give it straight. You welcome. You give it straight, no chaser.
No, you know what? You know what? I have your number on my phone, and you know what I'm doing right now? Right now, considering you love me so much, I'm making videos right now. Is there any way possible that I can call you back?
See, this number that I'm at is at my job, so I'm leaving here. So I see on your
Is there any way possible that you could get on my channel right now? Because I'm doing live. So why don't you get on my channel and you and I will talk, and you're not only going to have my support, you're going to have all of our support. Does that sound like a plan?
Okay, so I don't subscribe. I just read. So I don't have, I just get on YouTube and then be able to see everything. But I want to talk to you. So what I'll do, I have your number.
Yes.
I will call, because you said something about Saturday. You said Friday after 6 is good to get to speak to you, and then you said Saturday.
Saturday after 1 o'clock.
After 1.
That's correct. Is that cool with you, Carol? Is that cool with you?
That's cool with me. I'm gonna probably call you Saturday after 1 to see if you can carve out some time so we can speak and have a powwow or a taste or some conversation, girl. OMG.
Oh my God.
I finally found the one. Oh,
that's nice.
I appreciate you.
Are you okay for now? Are you going to be okay for now?
I'm okay for now.
Can we wait until tomorrow? You know what? You don't even have to wait until after 1 o'clock. I'm up on Saturday. I get up at 10 o'clock or whatever, darling. Call me Saturday at 10. Let's forget that 1 o'clock nonsense. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna call you tomorrow at 10. Do what you do, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow at 10.
I love you, baby.
You like my antics, right?
Well, and don't forget to go on my channel. I'm doing live for the first time. This is amazing. But anyway, darling, call me tomorrow. Forget that 1 o'clock nonsense. Call me around 10 o'clock, or even if you need 9 o'clock. Let's do this, okay?
Let's do it.
Okay, baby.
Okay, enjoy your evening.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good night. Okay, guys. So
call ended.
This is all new to me live, and you see how calls come in and people want to talk. I have numerous calls that come in. Why? Like I said, I love you. Sometimes people, they just need somebody to talk to. They just need an ear to bend in. And I don't give no advice. If you guys don't ask me for no advice, I'm not giving it. Unless I hear like in your voice certain things about you. 6, 7, 7. Yeah. Okay. So we were back on this boyfriend beating up his girlfriend's mother. Hello. What's up with this? Yeah, you reside in Chicago. We gotta talk, Caroline. And my girl, Sheila, my son's screaming goodbye. And it was on bye. Screaming goodbye. Bye. I'm Northwest. Okay, Gina. What's up with? I love traveling. I love traveling, and it's great especially when you don't have to pay for the hotel. All you got to do is get the ticket to get here, a round trip ticket. It's easy. You don't have to pay for food. You don't have to pay for a hotel. You just get your butt over here in New York. Come on over to New York, and we got this. You can hang out with me for 3 days. After 3 days, I'm done with you. How about that? Love you, Sheila. My son screaming goodbye. You're Northwest. I don't know what that means exactly, Gina. Carolyn. Okay. Hi. Sassy Sauce. Hi, Miss Sheila. Yo, girl. Bet. For real. Bet. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you, darling. And God knows I'm a mother. Oh, I'm sorry. Shut your mouth. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you, darling. And if you have children, Gina, happy Mother's Day to you as well. Okay. I'm Old Town. Carolyn says she's Old Town. I don't know exactly what that means. Sassy Sauce. Like that name. Mad cool. You're in Chicago. Oh my. I know. I'm not supposed to do this. I'm not supposed to get like crazy excited. Chicago is a place I've always wanted to visit. Why? Because the man that I fell in love with, that one that I was going to commit suicide over. Anyway, the first one, he was from Chicago. He said everybody talks out of the side of their neck. Some crazy nonsense. I just want to be in Chicago. I want to visit the place. And I need to go to a club. I just need a club and a restaurant and a museum, by the way. Just let's find a Chicago museum, please, sweetheart, because it tells me the history of it. Okay. DC, Kool-Aid, and Lisa. Hi, babies. Good evening, family. And God knows that is exactly what we are. And when you say family means that you're supposed to at least know my address and my freaking phone number. Tell me what family don't have at least your phone number. My phone number is listed when you see my videos. You have my phone number. You need to talk. You need to, I don't know, vent, whatever. Okay. Good evening, family. Sassy Sauce. Thank you, baby. Happy Mother's Day to you, too. I don't really celebrate holidays at the same time. Thank you so much. I'm 10 minutes from Gina, ORD Airport. I don't know what that's about. You're Chicago or something. Okay, Gina. Carolyn, we're going to set this up. And then when we set it up, when I get to your place, Carolyn, I'm going to put us and make a YouTube video so we can see the Chicago side. I say my part, you say your part, and we can wave and say, hi, everybody. Guess what? We met on freaking, I don't know, YouTube, whatever the hell. Good evening, family. Yeah, okay. YouTube family. DC, Kool-Aid, and Lisa. What's up, girl? Peeps. Is that DC Kool-Aid? I don't know if that's a man or a woman. But anyway, and Lisa, we know that's a girl. We are YouTubers also. Check out our YouTube. Okay, girl, hold up. Hey, everybody, you see what that's about. So I'm going to write it, baby. You see I got my book, right? I got my little book and my pen. So you said DC. Wait, hold up. DC Kool-Aid. DC Kool-Aid. Hold up. Kool-Aid and Lisa. Okay, sweetie. I will definitely subscribe. Kool-Aid and Lisa. Thank you. I'm looking forward to getting on there. Good evening, family. Love that part when you say family. That's a beautiful thing. We're all going through hell with these after these narcissists got through with us, or better yet, after we got through with them. After we got through with them. Freak that nonsense. They discarded you. Don't sweat the small stuff, sweetheart. I wrote a book. Hold on a minute. Let me get a